Right, okay guys, this is my ProfiDrum 4550 and we are going to try and replace the stainless steel mesh around the outside. As you can see, it's been ripped and there's a few holes in it, so I think they charge something like £275 for these from ProfiDrum. This particular stuff I've bought is 70 microns and I bought 2 meters of it, which will do this 3 times, and it was £71, so let's give it a go. Okay, so I've managed to get all the water out. I am going to undo these 3 and slacken off these big Jubilee clips, and there's another bar like this on the other side, and we'll go from there. Okay, so we've got the 1 bar off. Just going to spin it around to the top just to get to the next one. And I'm just going to stop it by there. And we can just undo them, and if they drop they'll fall onto the tray. Okay, I've undone the Allen keys and the straps, taken them off, managed to get the 2 sides off. As you can see, there's quite big holes in there where the water's getting through. So I'm going to jet wash all this now and clean it down and make up my mind to see whether I'm going to just peel all this off and recover it, or I might leave this off depending on if the mesh is strong enough and just put it straight over the top of this. But I've got enough there that I've ordered to go around 3 times, so I'll keep you informed in a minute. Right, okay, she's all clean and just hoovered the last bit of water out. Just going to dry it all with a towel now and go on to the next stage. Okay, next stage is to try and get the mesh off. I've warmed it up slowly. I'm just going to peel it off with the pliers. Right, okay, that seemed to peel off nicely, easy enough. So I'll just let that dry now and we'll see if we can get some new mesh on there. Okay, here's my mesh I've ordered from Mesh Direct. It is 1.22 meters wide by 2 meters, and it's the 200 mesh, and it's 0.07. And that's okay. Let's see if we can get it on to these and stick it and put it back together and try and cut it. Okay, so I've now marked my width. Now I'm going to draw a line up there. Now I'm going to try and cut it. Okay, I have cut the mesh with a sharp pair of scissors. Seem to cut quite easy. Now I'm sticking on some 1.5 centimeter double-sided sticky tape across the middle and the 2 ends, ready for the big straps to go over, and I'm going to stick it on. Right, okay, managed to get them back in place. Mistake I made was taking this red stuff off, because as you're trying to slide it in, it sticks to the side. So make sure you keep this on and don't take it off until it's in place. Align up your panels with a tie wrap into the right spacing for the bar on both sides. And what we're going to do now is peel off the sticky, and I'm going to wrap the whole mesh around in one instead of just having 2 separate sides. Okay, stick the one edge onto the end and use the motor as it turns to stick it on, and run your finger up through the middle. Okay, that's half of it done. I've gone over the top of the tie wrap. Just make sure the joint of the tie wrap is underneath and cut it off just to hold it in place. And now we'll do the other half. Right, okay, managed to get the last bit on. put the bolts in and tighten them up first, and try and get the mesh as tight as you can on both sides. Then I've had to tie wrap the sides here because the bolts are slightly short, because it might be the thickness of the double-sided tape where it just doesn't reach. So I might even just buy an extra bolt to go on there and cut the tie wraps off. But other than that, she is going to be up and running soon. Oh look! There we go, job done.